Happy Mother's Day, everyone. How's it going? For those of us who have celebrated this day in the past, this could be bittersweet. And the truth is that some of us will not hear from our child or children today. And we're wondering, what the heck are we going to do if it's your first Mother's Day flying solo, or like me, it's been a decade and a half in, so it's old hat. And you kind of come to terms with it, and you say, well, I probably will not receive a message. And I just want to say the one thing that has helped me survive in this world throughout life are kid gloves. And if you know the term from eons ago, it's to handle someone or something with kid gloves means to treat them with extreme care, caution, or tact, often because they were very fragile, sensitive, or easily upset. It implies handling a delicate situation with great tenderness to avoid damage or conflict. And from birth on, I was not handled in this manner. When I fell, I got up. And I faced challenges throughout my life. I didn't have a parent, grandparent, friend's mom, etc., coddling me. And I have to say, honestly, that is the greatest blessing and gift from God I've ever received. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong if you see someone and you help them up and you give them a hug and a kiss and you say, hey, it's going to be okay. But I think that's helped me to survive in this world. And also, throughout life, I didn't have friends who coddled me either. We actually didn't coddle one another. And it's not like I didn't show my friends care, concern, empathy, and compassion, because I do. I'm a kind person. But I think overall, I realized when it came to Mother's Day, no one was coming to save me. My estrangement began 2010-ish. So back then we didn't have Facebook or groups, and no one was coming on to say how sorry they were, this and that. No one saved me. The only person who had to step forward was myself and God. So I'm going to say, I'm not coddling you today. I know it's Mother's Day, and I know you're probably at home, and maybe it's hard to get out of bed, but I'm going to give it to you straight. Regardless of what your kids say, you can still celebrate you, whether it's been one day or a year, 5 years, 15 years, 20 years. It's not a federal holiday. Nothing is closed today. What did I do when my kids disconnected and no one reached out? I planned ahead. I did nice things for myself. I went to the spa. I went on a mini vacay. I reached out to other mothers to say, I celebrate you. I honor you. Congratulations. You're the SHIT. You're amazing. I reached, when my grandmothers were alive, celebrated them. I didn't turn over in a maternal grave and say, oh, if my kids don't honor me, then gosh forbid, I honor myself. No. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I'm a boss. Regardless, it doesn't matter if my kids disconnected. And I recently made a video that said if my kids didn't deem me their parent, they could go ahead and have someone else proceed and fill in the blank. But it doesn't mean I didn't give birth to two individuals. It doesn't mean that I'm not a stepmom. I'm an extra mom to another daughter. I call her my daughter from another mother. Thank goodness she's around. But even if they weren't, I still have the right to celebrate me. For what? For my sacrifice? For the fact that I carried, I can, my body conceived, carried forth. I sacrificed a year of my life. Plus, if you breastfeed, that's a couple years of your life. So if you sacrifice for another person, celebrate you. Even if you haven't given birth. If you stepped in and cared for another human being in their time of need and such, you're to be honored too. So anyways, I'm just keep getting up. Just get out of the house and take a drive. Go get lunch or dinner somewhere. Go to the movie theater and see a movie. You can get tickets online. Take care of yourself. Why? Because it might happen again next year. And what can you do? You can do a whole lot if you take control of the situation and make it the best day ever. So anyways, that's all I've got. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.